Hello, my name is Benjamin. I am 7 years old. My mom has given me a very important mission. To complete this, I must walk 4 kilometers every day. I don't go alone. I carry my little brother Jonas on my back. He's a baby. He sleeps most of the way. The road is dangerous. Enormous trucks pass by very quickly, spraying clouds of dust, which makes it hard for us to breathe. But it's the only road there is. It's really hot. We're the heart of Africa, in a poor country called Chad, where 7 million children live. The rainy season just finished. My mom and my other brothers and sisters have gone to work on the land. My father left weeks ago to pick cotton. Although Jonas is heavy, the sound of his breathing and little noises he makes gives me strength. I like to feel his tummy on my back. It helps me carry on. His mission is to accompany me. Mine is the same as hundreds of children I find on the way. We are a little army, all looking for the same thing, a buried treasure in the heart of the earth, without which we cannot live. That's why we must dig deep wells, but we must be very careful, as if you fall down a well, it is certain death. But there is nothing else to be done. Our families depend on us, because the treasure we are looking for is called water. The water is heavy. Bringing it up is not easy. But the fatigue disappears when we see those million droplets shining like diamonds. Each one represents life. And that's the thought we take home with us. It's still quite green here, and there is still water in the few rivers left. But our country is like a desert, and in a few weeks, the land will be dry again. Also, people burn the land out of ignorance. They even burn the trees. They become coal giants, and they are cut into logs and used for cooking. The children don't want to see the land burning up. We want to learn how to look after it, and we want to see green again, so we could stay here and live here. This is my house. These are my brothers and sisters. This is my mom. She has a pretty name. She is called Chloe. Jonas is happy because mom is feeding him. Besides, he loves to watch her and help her cook. We only eat once a day, and it's a very special moment. We are all together, and we laugh and talk a lot. Later, we fall asleep listening to mom's breathing. My father arrives in a few days. He's going to get a big surprise because the missionaries have told us that something great is going to happen. That the children from Spain have sent us some very special presents. Some of the adults don't believe it. They have suffered a lot in their lives, and they have very little hope. Deep in our hearts, my brothers and I feel that something is going to happen. Why not? The news spreads quickly around the village, and to make sure that luck was not going to forget us, we beat our drums loudly so we can be heard, even in heaven. We believe in it so much that even the adults begin to enjoy themselves. And we all had fun. It is good to have dreams. What we could not have imagined is how much those presents were going to change our lives.
We are in Dogo, in the south of Chad. With a population of 2,000, there are around 300 children who don't go to school. The reason? They don't have water. This is a desertic country and one of the poorest in the world. But under the surface, there is water. And we are going to dig a well right here and give water to all these people. We are going to do it with the solidarity of children around the world, with your help.
And the dream came true. Now we have a magnificent well. Nobody has to pull ropes because it has a pump. And nobody will fall down the well as it is closed and secured. This is one of the happiest days of our lives. Children started arriving from all over, and many more came to study. Now the classrooms are full. Everybody wants to be a student at a happy school, one where nobody is thirsty. And at the end of the day, we could take our water home. I only hope that thousands of wells like ours could be built, because there are millions of children all over Africa who don't have our luck. Our mothers went to work quickly because the second present from the children of Madrid, Zaragoza, Barcelona, and the rest of Spain were the ingredients to prepare a daily meal. Now we have water in the school, and we can do it. We don't have to rely on the rainfall to grow our crops, and we can make a garden. Now we are not just fighting against hunger. Many lives are being saved. Our destiny has changed forever, thanks to the miracle of water. With it, we prepare food, which is a rich and nutritious dish, which helps us to grow healthy. Our future has just begun. My daily mission is no longer to get water. I want to learn a job to help others, maybe engineering, to learn how to avoid disasters, such as the one in our Lake Chad, which provides water to 30 million people, and it is drying up. Now I'm going to study and enjoy myself with other children. Jonas can be with other small children in school now. He says he wants to be a teacher. I think it is to help our country stop being one of the poorest in the world. His mission is no longer to copy me and make noises to keep me going. Education will allow him not only to read and write, but to be able to write his own destiny. Mom says thanks to the water of the well, we will have a crop, which will not depend on the rain. When Dad comes back, he will never believe what has happened. I cannot wait to see the surprise on his face. My dad taught me that when we are apart, I only have to close my eyes and whisper the words I want him to hear. I told him already what has happened, and I know he is smiling and dancing with his friends. They now know about the miracle of the water. In our little village, life is easier. But life goes on, and the misery of hundreds of millions of Africans continue. Something is changing, something important, something that fills us with hope and makes us work even harder to survive. We now know that we are not alone. Tonight in the darkness, I will close my eyes and whisper very quietly, "Thank you," so that will reach the ears of those people who have never come here but decided to help us, because they know we exist and they care. Because of them, the world is now a better place.